Hi, it's me, Dex, and I want to talk a little bit about something that I cannot overemphasize and I can never say too much. And it's about how I could help you with something that really hinders your life and your feelings. And it's your stubbornly held protective or defensive attitudes. Chiefly and basically, all the ways that we take on protective ways of being so that somebody else won't hurt us, so that somebody else won't make you feel hurt or unaccepted or unloved or not worthy. And so we take on all these attitudes of we're not going to be so present and be so open and be so available and connectable to protect ourselves from being vulnerable or being judged or being found lacking or unacceptable or being humiliated, feeling abandoned, feeling embarrassed. All the protective ways of being we take on because we think we need to protect ourselves from feelings like this. Well, these protective attitudes we take on of showing strength, of being impersonal, of not showing sensitivity or weakness because we think we're going to be judged as being weak or insensitive or being, I don't know, like a baby or a child or something like that. Actually, those are wonderful, whole, happy ways of being. And so we really need to find a way to resolve those fears that keep those attitudes in place. And I can help with that. This is what I specialize in. I see all around me in life all the time the effects in people of how they're being like closed-mouthed, impersonal, holding back, trying to show no feeling or no emotion about certain things, try to look strong. It's work. And it's ungenuine, and it's not necessary. You can actually feel strong and feel open and feel relaxed and be what's called comfortable in your own skin. And that's a wonderful way to be. And there are times when you feel that way, but I'm betting it's not nearly enough. We all have stubbornly held protective attitudes. And a stubbornly held protective attitude or defensive attitude is a protective way of being through which we say to ourselves, I'm not exposing myself to this. I'm not going to feel that. I'm not going to go there. We do this all the time. We're being careful around people in various ways. It's so much of our lives. And this particularly comes from things that happen when we're very little and very vulnerable and very dependent. And I mean emotionally dependent. Okay? Things happen. And we develop core attitudes. And we spend a lot of our time, the rest of our lives, trying to hold up a facade, if you will. Isn't it nice to just feel accepted and comfortable and not worried about what people are thinking about you? I mean, in the true sense of not being worried about what people think about you. Not taking an attitude of who cares, I don't care. But just being relaxed, not having that worry. Enjoying the company of others. Not feeling anxiety or a need to watch out for being judged or unaccepted in some way. Well, there's fear and there's pain that needs to actually be digested and processed, and then it's really gone. It's not gone by trying to protect yourself against it. It's not gone by trying to hold it off with a protective or defensive way of being. Actually, when you try and hold something, as they say, at arm's length, it means you're holding it there. It's not going anywhere. And how do you not do that? Well, I have a technique. I have several techniques, presence technique, spiritual digestion, through which you use and recognize your ability to be able to experience things, have feelings, without them making you feel overwhelmed or helpless. Feelings are something that can be digested like food. And only then are they no longer still present somewhere to affect you. So this could change your life so much, to not have to walk around when you encounter other people, certain other people in your lives, and people who seem to present a certain way of being towards you, or you're projecting that, or you're protecting yourself against how you're going to be perceived. Well, that's really not a great way to be. Again, how about arriving? How about being whole, being present, and being comfortable in your own skin, like I'm feeling right now? I want you to have that. I want to help you to get there, and I can. And if you contact me and reach out, I will. And you'll be much happier. And like all of my clients, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Amazed is not too strong a word, at how much better you can feel, how much better you can be. And how many times over and over again, as you take on one thought, one idea, one belief after another, how much you've been struggling, how much effort you've been putting into holding off certain feelings and generating defensive feelings around them. I would love to help you to be comfortable in your own skin. You have no idea how close that can be and how wonderful that can feel. We all deserve that. That's simply who and how we naturally are. So reach out to me, and I would love to take part in your journey to arrive at you being comfortable in your own skin, in your own wholeness, and being comfortably genuine and present.